Booyaka, booyaka, run to you niggas. Booyaka, booyaka, run, run, run. Booyaka.
Let me start it off like this. Let me start it off like this.
Booyaka, booyaka, run to you niggas. Booyaka, booyaka, run, run, run. Booyaka.
I swear to God, you know what? Upon thinking about doing this topic, I'm going to go another way. Because you know what? I ain't even pissed at Afrobeats. I'm not. Everybody needs to be able to make money off music. To me personally, it sounds like reggaeton to me in the context that y'all just taking beats and the sound, I can't listen to it for more than 2 minutes. I can't do it. Reggaeton had its time in the sun. It went away. And you talking to a dude, you're hearing from a dude that can listen to the same Jamaican rhythm for 20, 25 minutes with different songs on it and not get tired of it. I listen to Afrobeats, ladies and gentlemen. I don't see the appeal of it. It sounds like lazy hip hop to me. It sounds like lazy dancehall to me. I'm sorry. But I swear to God, it ain't even so much the artist I'm pissed off at. I'm not, because you should be able to make your money. Shout out to y'all. Y'all better than me. Y'all can go on stages and rock crowds. I can't really do that. I still got a little bit of stage fright. That's okay. It's the damn fan base that pisses me off. And it pissed me off yesterday. I wasn't even really going to do this topic, but y'all, it's always the damn Nigerians, folks. I'm sorry. Today I'm on one. It's the damn Nigerians. Folk, 2022, if you were on Twitter, y'all remember when that group had that viral space? 37,000 people. Nigerians went up in there, started talking. They weren't even being talked about, and they put themselves in the forefront under the spotlight. And then all of a sudden, bam, all their insecurities came out. All the xenophobia came out. And here we are, over a year later, in the same quarter, y'all went and did it again. Y'all are so pissed off that people don't get down with Afrobeats, which we're going to break down today because, honestly, let's piss them off early, folks. Jamaica needs to go get that. Trinidad need to go get that. Oh, y'all heard what I said. Nigerians, y'all don't want to be on code. I'm going to force y'all to be on code today and going forward. Because as a Jamaican, this is not even me being American. I ain't American right now. I'm Jamaican right now. Because you Negroes want to take pot shots at Jamaicans and think we don't understand what you're doing. But we going to start it off like this. Fam, Tabernacle, Nigerians, come in here. I need y'all to explain this to me. Why would you get so pissed off at somebody who had an opinion that you don't like? Instead of scrolling by and saying, okay, that, let me use y'all's word, that Akata does not like Afrobeats. It's millions of us out here. We don't need them. Why would you get pissed off at somebody not having that opinion? Tabernacle. Shout out to the brother Red Joker. Shout out to him. He came back on Twitter. Yes, he did. He put out an opinion. It was valid. It's the internet. He has free speech until they revoke Section 230. That ain't gonna be so free no more. But okay. All this brother said was, let's keep it a buck. Modern Afrobeats didn't exist until Kendrick Lamar and SZA made that song for Black Panther. Before then, most of it was corny pretend reggae / dancehall. I'm not a musicologist. I may be wrong. If I am, prove it. I'll wait here like I did for those Latinos who were instrumental to hip-hop receipts. Nothing wrong with that. Again, I'm Jamaican. That's where my lineage is. I didn't even get pissed that he said it was pretend reggae dancehall. I didn't even get mad. What the hell? Fam, the Nigerians came for this man. And shout out to Red Joker. He held his own. But y'all the same ones love going up in people comment section talking about something. Oh, we're not pressed. Y'all pressed. Fam, if Nigerians over the UK, you Eurogerians. Yeah, I'm talking to y'all especially, and those over there in Houston talking shit. If y'all weren't impressed, why in the fuck did you make this man's post go viral? So much so that not only did it go viral, but he kicked off a trending topic called Triggered Nigerians and Afrobeat Sucks. I need y'all to explain this to me. If y'all were not pressed, why did you make that man go viral? Y'all see the number right there, fam? 2.5 million views. Look at the quoted tweets, almost 3,400. Why are y'all this pressed? That's one person. One. Y'all tried to come for me because I said it sounds like reggaeton. So now, guess what? Since y'all want to run around and tell me Burna Boy and Wizkid and CK and Tems are so nice, we finna break them down because I want y'all, because I got receipts. I do. I got receipts. I want y'all to explain how your music, you know what? I'm not even going to go there yet. I'm not even going to go there yet. Let me see who's in here before I really go off. DSB, good morning. Shalom to you too. Funky Blue Stuff, hello. You seem new, but if you are not, I apologize. Good morning. You said it's terrible music. That's your opinion. I'm not even going to say it's terrible. I just can't listen to it. Somali against Pan-Africanism. Good morning. Hey, brother kid. Hello. What'd you say? It has house, reggaeton, and hip-hop, but it reminds me of reggaeton. That's fine. If that's how you feel, that's how you feel. You should be allowed to feel like that. Black Free Thinker, good morning. Afro House sounds much better, to be honest with you. That's cool. You're allowed to have your opinion. You said it's reggaeton on Quaaludes. All right, Bill Cosby would get down. Concerned Black Citizen, good morning. Good morning to you too. Fam, y'all made this man go viral. But y'all not pressed. And then what make it worse, fam, y'all trying to come back on this man. Y'all got some of the weakest comebacks I ever seen. Now, I ain't no roaster, but I've seen many a roast. If you don't know how to roast, just don't do it. I'd rather y'all just type in big capital letters STFU and keep it moving. Y'all telling me my ears are damaged because I don't like Afrobeats. I think it sounds like reggaeton. That's my fucking opinion. Y'all can insult better than that. Y'all been cracking on akatas for the last 10 years. Y'all can't come back with no decent material. Come on now. Hell, y'all got a whole plethora of GIFs that you can use and YouTube videos that you can screenshot and put up on there. Y'all can't even meme right. Y'all like the white right. Y'all can't white left. Y'all can't even meme right. One more time. Hey, let me wake y'all Nigerians up because y'all probably sleeping in. You know, the Joe Loft was probably hitting last night.
Run to you niggas. Run.
Wake up. That's your alarm clock. Come in here and tell me how great Afrobeats is once I start dropping these receipts on y'all. Look at it. Y'all let Red Joke, y'all giving Red Joker so much content. Look at this, 70,000 views. Come on now. 59, almost 60K. Come on. Look at this. There's my comment. Afrobeats to me sounds like reggaeton. Then y'all gonna come for Major Niger. Shout out to that sister. Hopefully she come in here. She said is the mix. They use the rhythm style too. I said it still sucks. This one, I didn't even answer this motherfucker who said, what do you consider to be a good music? It's be good music. If y'all going grammar, please grammar correctly. Help me out. Here we go. On the topic of Afrobeats, I will not argue with you. You just wouldn't understand Afrobeats. It's an African thing, not a black person thing. Maybe when your last name has a cultural background, you'd get it, but I doubt. Here we go. So because a man does not have an opinion, has an opinion you don't like about a particular music genre, you go and say that he's been colonized. Nigeria, let's start it like this. Oh, black free thinker, we getting there. We gonna get there. Let me explain something to y'all. Nigeria and you Nigerians, especially you Eurogerians, and those are, who don't know what a Eurogerian is, those are the Nigerians in the UK and over there in the Netherlands. You Negroes better stop talking about colonization because the Asians are whooping y'all's ass in your own country. At least the Asians know over here, we don't play like that. We will get at you. And if you don't believe me, the next time one of them say we being colonized, show them the video of when black folks whooped them Asians on Nostrand Ave in Brooklyn over somebody getting their nails messed up and got the store shut down. That's how we run things out of here in this country, on this side of the pond. Y'all let Asians come into y'all neighborhoods, take over, and then y'all can't even shop in them stores. At least the Asians want our money. They told y'all Naira ain't even good enough to exchange with for our services. Y'all should not be talking about a goddamn colonization. Nigeria, who's on a level 3 travel advisory via the U.S. State Department, I don't think y'all should be talking. And that's coming from someone whose lineage of Jamaica is under a level 3 travel advisory. But y'all don't hear Jamaica talking shit. Now, do you? Don't play with me this morning. Because if I turn heel, y'all not going to like it. Your whole country going to be after me. Leave me alone. Look at this. 17,000. And he was just trolling. With Candyman, just trolling. Y'all, I thought y'all were impressed. Why y'all left that man 20 comments? I thought y'all were impressed. Look at this one. Look at this. You're sir, you're a disgrace to that flag. For you to say any black person with a U.S. flag in their name is a fake troll account, you can't even spell account. What is this? What is AXCOUNYV? What is that? You were that upset at what that man said, you couldn't even type. Look, Red Joker went back at him. Weren't you all just crying out, why, Lord, to the sky, because your colonized ass has lost your dear Queen Elizabeth? Sit your fake ass, I'm a proud Jamaican, but living American ass down in a corner. I wasn't even mad. Do you know anything about the Jamaicans? We hate the Queen and the crown. You've never heard a Jamaican praising Britain. Sir, family, who's in here? Who's in here? Put a 1 in the chat if you think I should send him the live stream I did with Jamaicans lionizing the Queen. Should I send him that video? Because I love how everybody that don't live here or lives here after leaving their country and just lies like we don't have the internet, like we can't look this shit up. Because I can show him plenty of videos of Jamaicans crying. Especially one that went viral on TikTok. All right, we finna do that later. You never heard of Jamaican praising Britain. You lying motherfucker. If they didn't praise Britain, why do they run over there? Sir. Why do they go to South London any chance they get? Sir, we're not finna do this. Matter of fact, I'm going to bookmark it so I don't forget. You know what? I'm going to duplicate this screen so I don't forget to do it. But again, Nigerians, I thought y'all weren't pressed. Bounce your laser ass out of my mentions. You're on this man's page. Go look. Now I'm embarrassed. He's like a Nigerian. He can't roast back right. What is go fill out an application, broke corny MF with a fake page acting like a sucker online? What? What? Tacky would feel disrespected reading your tweets, sir. What is going on? Post a pic, bet you why all the other comic book talk. Okay, first off, Red Joker is black. I actually talked to that man. I actually listened to that man's voice before we did our interview. He's a black man. I will put the link for that interview in the description box in a little while. I actually talked to this man. Trust and believe, he blacker than me. They're coming for your head soon. Modern Afrobeats, indeed. Tell them to get in line behind the white supremacists. No skipping. God, no. I ain't even mad at him. Get your attention, Red Joker. Shout out to you, brother. Shout out. But like I said, family, we got to break this all the way down. Because shout out to people like Great Black Shark that I follow. And if you're not following him, go please follow him. Miss D Sweet, good morning. Yeah, we gonna get him. We gonna get him. Fam, Nigeria. If y'all are going to gatekeep something, I'm all for that. Gatekeep your culture. That's cool. But don't come back around after you gatekeep it or attempt to and try to tell other groups that they don't gatekeep nothing. That's why everybody getting colonized. Because if y'all not careful, the Asians are going to be like the Chins down in Jamaica with VP Records and take over your music genre. You ain't going to be able to monetize off of it. Oh, I said something wrong. Go look up VP Records history and tell me where I told the lie at. Yeah, I know that's a sore spot for Jamaicans. I understand that, but we got to tell history like it is. Y'all keep playing out here, but like I said, today I'm a Jamaican. The reason why I'm doing this live stream was half of it was what happened to Red Joker, but the other half was this article that pissed me all the way off. And I said, I'm gonna have to really start regulating on people. And I don't even like really doing that because I know how far I can go. I'm a very petty person and I have a bad attitude and I have a temper. Luckily, I haven't started yelling on my uploads and live streams yet. I'm glad I haven't done that yet. But this article right here from pulse.ng, the impossible task of gatekeeping Afrobeats and possible lessons from dancehall. Pulse editor's opinion. Adeayo, Adebayo. Okay, fine. I fucked up their name. Okay, say less. I wanted to show y'all something really quick before I read this article. I'm sorry, opinion. Now, y'all see this, right? Now, I was looking it up. Why is there two of the same article? Now, you're probably telling me, well, they have two different headlines. Well, Tabernacle, same person, an hour later. This is the same exact article. They just changed the headline around instead of being an opinion to a full-fledged article. Uh-huh. We gonna have fun with this, family. Here we go. Now, this is an editor's opinion again. So you see who they have on the screen: Burna Boy, Russ, Wizkid, and Beyonce. They put it up and they realized they fucked up. So then they put everybody else. They put Spice on there because I guess they figured they forgot that Beyonce ain't dancehall. But okay. Tems and Vibes Cartel. Got it. Okay. So it says, on Monday, the 20th of February, American famous indie sensation Russ released a teaser of his upcoming Afrobeat single. Again, I don't even know who that is, but all right. Don't know who that is. This quickly generated conversation about gatekeeping the genre and the consequences of the foreign creative exploitation. The consequences of the foreign creative exploitation. The consequences of the foreign creative exploitation. I want y'all to remember that. One being that foreign acts will soon dominate Afrobeats and quickly displace Nigerians as the main acts. I want y'all to remember that. This argument is not far-fetched, as foreign acts who are signed to major labels have access to unlimited resources and a bigger audience that will propel their music to the top. This will mean that foreign acts will begin dominating the Afrobeats charts and winning Afrobeats awards. Glimpses of this can be seen from the recent revisionism in the Western media that refer to Beyonce as the queen of Afrobeats. Okay, number one, dumbasses. Because I have to talk to you like this because, again, us over here in the New Black Media, which you should be subscribed to, but no, you want to bitch online on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok about akatas. Hey, guess what? Dumbasses. Some of us akatas are actually trying to wake y'all up and hip y'all to the game of white supremacy. This ain't us doing this because black media will say the millennial black media. We'll do it for the purposes of this live stream. The millennial black media does not refer to Beyonce as the queen of Afrobeats. She jumped on a song, had an Afrobeats person on there, probably was a good song, and the white media took it and said that she's the queen of Afrobeats, or some tether that was born here, but probably has your lineage over there, who is probably a Beyonce stan, part of the Beehive, went and wrote that, and you didn't check her. No, you're just going to go try to check the entire American diaspora. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. Y'all need to get at them white folk. Y'all won't do it because you want acceptance and the pat on the back. Some of y'all want a pat on the head. The rest of y'all probably want a finger in your butt, but we not going to go there. Another predicted consequence of opening the door to foreign creative exploitation is that Afrobeats will soon be feverishly exploited, with everyone trying to get a piece of the pie. Kind of like what y'all did, right? With hip hop, and then realized nobody wanted to hear from you. So y'all pushed Afrobeats forward, which you should have done from the beginning. Guess what? When we go down the history of Afrobeats, I need y'all to ask me why it took y'all this long to promote it. But we're not going to go there yet. This will lead to a gold rush that will inevitably accumulate in a use and dump situation. The foreigners will grow their catalog, make good money, and jump off the trend once a new trending genre pops up. Kind of like what you guys did, right? When y'all tried to say that Tems is doing R&B when she's not. It's okay to call it Afrobeats R&B. It's okay. Pay homage where you got it from. That's all we're saying. Once you pay homage, we'll let you ride. But again, hey, Nigerians, let me explain something since y'all don't know how hip hop works, since Afrobeats is part of hip hop. We have a saying over here in Black America when it comes to hip hop. If you take a shot at either the genre or somebody in it, best believe you gonna get shots back. Don't believe me? Go on YouTube one time. Look up the Beef DVDs. They're on there, all 4 parts. That's what happens when you play with beef. Best believe the beef ain't going to end until somebody intervenes or somebody dies. Now, I'm not advocating somebody dies. I'm just saying we don't play with hip hop over here. It's bad enough the white supremacists are trying to market off of that and have generations and generations eat off that, which is why they don't like Chris Brown so much, which is why they don't like R. Kelly so much. They're going to hit him with so many charges and so much time, so he gives up his catalog, and then just miraculously he'll be out. They don't want black folks to hold their own. But y'all are over here and over there, them Eurogerians, so butthurt that Black Americans are not subscribing to your music because we just don't like it. You get so mad, you expose your insecurities instead of promoting your people. And don't worry, I'm going to show why the rest of the world just does not give a fuck about your music. What can we learn from the international decline of dancehall? Now, this is where my kettle started to steam. While foreign creative exploitations appear impossible, there are steps the Nigerian music industry can take to navigate the situation and learn from dancehall, which once enjoyed international fame before nosediving for several reasons. Okay. Africa. Y'all jumped on that dancehall bandwagon and made money from it. We're not even gonna go here. We're not even gonna go here. We're not even gonna go there. Not this morning. We tell the truth over here. There's plenty of songs with African artists using dancehall beats. We didn't say a word. We said go do your thing. Just don't disrespect. And by and large, most of them did not disrespect. You new Negroes, you nouveau blacks come in, disrespect, make your money, and then leave. But I'm sure this author is going to tell us why dancehall declined all the way over from Lagos. While preparing this article, I came across a couple of pieces about the evolution of dancehall, its breakthrough into the international market, and eventual decline. One of the materials I read is the brilliant article written for Rolling Stone in 2018 by Elias Light, titled "Why Isn't Jamaican Dancehall Bigger in the U.S.?" So he waited till 2018 to do this, when we knew why dancehall failed way back in 2010. All right. I shall be borrowing some of the lessons in this article to provide some insight into how Afrobeats can stay competitive, even with what's looking like an inevitable foreign creative exploitation. Yeah, I would love to see the white guys who are going to use Afrobeats on with the guitars on the homestead. You know, I would love to hear Afrobeats version of Home on the Range. I would love to hear that. And I would love to see y'all's reaction to it. Y'all will probably put it over. You know, wizkid will probably do a song with Garth Brooks and y'all will praise it. Y'all make him an honorary Nigerian. All right. Creativity. In Light's article, he interviewed a number of dancehall legends, including producers Tyshawn Thomas and Jax, both of whom stated that a lack of creativity has hurt dancehall's growth in the U.S. They credit this to the mid-2000s rise of dancehall legend Vybz Kartel, who dominated the genre and had other artists sounded like him and riding on his popularity. This eventually led to a drop in quality. Right. So, fuck all the predecessors that came before it. Excuse me. Fuck the lack of creativity from the producers of the rhythms. No, tell the truth. All y'all wanted Vybz Kartel on your track. Let's tell the real truth. When Kartel finally got hot, y'all wanted him on every goddamn track. Y'all saturated the game with this man. And then when he went to jail, even though he was still releasing music, it was few and far between. And y'all did not, kind of like what the WWE does now in terms of wrestling, y'all are not developing new stars. The last new star you had, Coffee Brown, who was supposed to rise y'all up, y'all didn't promote her. Y'all let her leave Jamaica with a buzz, didn't put nothing behind her, sent her to the U.S. Yeah, she did a couple concerts here and there. She was on Wild 'N Out because she was hot. Y'all didn't praise her. Y'all didn't put her over. Y'all did not get her into spaces where she can thrive. And now she can't really get any more buzz back over here. Can we tell the truth? Jamaica don't like their artists. Fine. I'm really going to tell the truth. Jamaica, y'all can get mad at me all you want. I don't give a damn. Y'all really don't like artists going to foreign. Let's tell the truth. And don't like your artists going to foreign and make money because you know, say when they come back home and they see for them cash, they're like, yo, I can make more money playing Miami in July than I could play at home during Christmas. I can go to New York City, Hot 97, will put me on Summer Jam. I'll get a 6-figure check. I'll come back home to Jamaica. Yeah, they'll give me a few million Jamaican dollars, but that's probably like $20,000. This is what happens when you let white people do articles like this. They don't tell the full story. But let's continue. Creativity appears not to be a problem in Afrobeats, as there are several acts that have kept churning out quality hits while also be driven by the ecosystem to stay competitive. Driven by the ecosystem. Okay, I'm going to need y'all to remember that as well. So we have 3 things you need to remember, because I'm going to show you how influential Afrobeats is on the main stage of the world. At any rate, Afrobeats acts must continue to stay one step ahead of the curve and shape the sound so foreign acts will have to follow their lead. Yet these same acts are asking Black American artists to come on their tracks. Trust and believe, folks. Trust and believe. Hey, Nigeria, if y'all had the opportunity, you damn sure would have had Burna Boy try to do a song with Michael Jackson. Best believe. Best believe, Nigeria, if y'all had the funds, y'all would have had y'all's Tems doing a duet with Rihanna. Which one of y'all artists y'all gonna send to go talk to when name Post Malone or Anderson .Paak? Which one of y'all? Which one of y'all lobbying to go do a song with them? Freddie Gibbs and them. Branding. A piece written by Michael Nato and published on Dancehall Mag touches on dancehall artists masquerading as hip-hop acts in a bid to break into the American market, thereby losing their originality. This misbranding quickly blurred the line on what constituted a dancehall star, and the remaining elements of patois, violence, and sensuality paled in comparison to the westernized versions. Whose fault was that? Again, that's Jamaica's fault, because y'all did not support the artists. Again, y'all wanted vibes on everything. Y'all were not clamoring for the new artists to let's go, come up, let's go. Why did it take to the 2010s for Idonia to get hot? He was hot in the early 2000s. He disappeared. Then he got hot again. That's y'all fault. Cranium had that song. Nobody has to know. Why did he get hot on Hot 97 in the hip hop stations? Why did y'all not make that song billion stream song? Jamaica. Let's really talk. Don't lie out here. Please. Do not lie out here. Afrobeat stars have had it better than their dancehall counterparts as the music has remained distinctive. That's a lie. And has allowed the artist to carry a locally driven brand that can be marketed into the international audience. Okay, I can't read no more. I can't read no more. They stay lying. They stay lying. Okay, we're gonna do this like this. I can't read any more lies. I can't read any more lies. Tabernacle. We're gonna look at the etymology of Afrobeats. I'm really gonna need them to stop lying. Okay, here we are. We're on their Wikipedia page for Afrobeats. This article is about 21st century genre, an overarching term for West African pop music. For the 1960s, 70s genre made by artists such as Fela Kuti and Tony Allen, see Afrobeat. For the British genre popularized by J Hus, see Afro swing. So this is not about Afrobeat. This is Afrobeats. Here we go. Afrobeats is less of a style per se, and more of a descriptor for the fusion of sounds flowing out of Ghana and Nigeria. Genres such as hip life, which is Ghanaian culture and hip hop, Juju music, Yoruba music, high life, that's from Ghana, and Niger beats, among others, were amalgamated under the Afrobeats umbrella. Afrobeats is primarily produced in Lagos, Accra, and London. Historian, culture critic Paul Gilroy reflects on the change in London music scene. Whatever, we don't care about that. Here we go. This is in contrast. They're talking about Afrobeat again. Afrobeat is different. This is in contrast to the Afrobeat sound pioneered in the 2000s and 2010s. Now we're in 2023 and they just got hot. Okay. While Afrobeats takes on influence from Afrobeat, it is a diverse fusion of various different genres such as British house music, which they got from America, hip life, which we mentioned before. What does that third word say, family? Let me blow this up for y'all. We're gonna blow this up because I need them to understand why we do what we do over here. Where is it? I just lost it. Where is it? God damn it, I lost it. Wait a minute. Give me a second. Okay, that's where there was. Here we go. Sorry. Where is it? Here we go. What does that third one say, family? Let me back up one. What did that say? I thought it was so unique. Didn't that article say it was diverse and so unique? Uh-huh. Let's have a let's yes, British house music, DJ, yes. But we know where British house music came from. That's fine. Hip hop. You know, the one that y'all claim that ain't got no culture, the music of the culturalists. That's what y'all love to refer to as the music of the culturalists, but y'all used it to prop up Afrobeats. Dancehall. Hey, Jamaica, I'm gonna need y'all to go put your claim on Afrobeats. Oh, we gonna get there, family. Soca, Trinidad, y'all got a claim. Go get you some of that Afrobeats money. Juju music from Nigeria, High Life, which we mentioned before. R&B. R&B. So you used 2 from America and 2 from the Caribbean, but y'all are so unique over there. Y'all are so innovative over there, right? Uh-huh. Yeah, because Tems was doing R&B over there at the All-Star game on Sunday. Yeah. Yeah.
Booyaka, booyaka, run to you niggas. Booyaka, booyaka, run, run, run. Booyaka.
Yeah. In down below, y'all got that from the Congo. Oh, I thought it was only over there in Ghana and Nigeria. Y'all went all the way down to the Congo. A dance. You had to dance into it. So you took that from the Congo. Did they get their money off of that? Kenya, Tanzania, Madagascar, y'all got to claim the Afro beats. Go get your money. Niger beats, Azanto, and palm wine music. Liberia, Sierra Leone. Hey, Trinidad, you got even bigger one. Palm wine. Y'all got even bigger claim than Jamaica got. Go ahead, go get your money. Afrobeats is more of an overarching term for contemporary West African pop music. So y'all not even hip hop. Y'all are pop. Y'all are pop music. Y'all not even in our genre. You're not even in hip hop, but y'all claim y'all hip hop. Y'all are pop music. Put a pin in that, family. Remember the term pop music. I'm finna show y'all something. This term was created in order to package these various sounds into a more easily accessible label, which were unfamiliar to the UK listeners where the term was first coined. Another more subtle contrast between the two sounds is that while Fela Kuti uses music to discuss and criticize contemporary politics, Afrobeats typically avoid such topics, thereby making it less politically charged than Afrobeat. Guess what? Hip hop talks about politics, but Afrobeats doesn't, so that doesn't make it hip hop. Let me explain something to you, Nigeria. Don't play with me. See, I ain't Tariq, and this ain't no shot at him. So don't go cutting this up and sending it to this man. This ain't no shot at Tariq. I said I'm different than Tariq. See, Tariq will be petty. Tariq will fuck around, do a cartoon on y'all, and make money off of it. I don't need to do that. I'm just going to hit you with facts upon facts upon facts. And most times when I hit you with facts upon facts upon facts, and you can go to the white people and tell them and ask them if I've ever done this to them as well. I'll hit you with facts from your own people. I don't need to lie and try to make shit up on y'all when I could just go to the source, get it from your people, and then make y'all go check your own people. DJ, hello. Nah, I don't see British house, but I definitely see hip hop, R&B, Jamaican dancehall. No, I get it because British house music is popular over there. I get it. That was like how the Jamaicans over here in the 80s tried to get Black Americans to play their music in the club. Remember when they used to take the lyrics from R&B songs, change the beat around, and then re-sing it and try to repackage it? I get it. There is elements of British house music in it. I did hear that, but again, that's a small part. Most of it is coming from hip hop, dancehall, and soca and R&B. So I get why they say that. Because a lot of the Afro beats that are coming out now, they are London influenced. I get that. Black Bitcoin key, hello, dub plates, exactly. Oh, DJ, you know Nigeria ain't never gonna give South Africa their props, even though they climbing into their country. We're not going there today though. But I'm gonna really need them to stop lying. Afrobeats is most identifiable by signature driving drum beats, whether electronic or instrumental. These beats harken to the styles of a variety of traditional African drum beats across West Africa, as well as the precursory genre Afrobeat. Mm-hmm. 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 Here we go. Styles of music that make up Afrobeats largely began sometime in the late 90s and early mid 2000s. So we'll say from 96 to 99. We'll say 96 to 2005. You guys were alive and nobody ever heard of you on the world stage. You guys didn't get hot till April 2011. We still didn't hear of you. American artists such as Michelle Williams, French Montana, Rick Ross, and Kanye West have all collaborated with Afrobeats artists. Uh-huh. Guess what? When she came out with that song Say Yes in 2014, we didn't even realize that was Afrobeats. So you did a shitty job on marketing your genre. I'll say that again. You had an American artist do a song that was popular, but you didn't claim it as Afrobeats, even though the basis of the song was a Nigerian hymn. Y'all were hot in the UK, but nobody over here heard about it. Y'all needed Drake to give your music life over here. I think you guys need to go get adequate marketing teams. If you want to flood, if you really want to flood the marketplace with Afrobeats, you guys are going to have to step your game up. Key Gravity, I came in late, but did you go into the origins of Afrobeat by Fula Kuti and his obvious influence? I didn't mention that. But this ain't about Fula. This ain't about Fula and them. It's really not. Because I respect actually what Fula did. This stream, again, if you guys are coming in late, make sure you hit the like button, share it out. Please share it out to them damn Nigerians. Please share it out because they need a life lesson. This live stream is more for that toxic ass fan base. This is why I'm really doing it. It's not so much Afrobeats because, contrary, again, to me it sounds like reggaeton and lazy dancehall. I can't listen to it, which is fine. There's a market for you for it. You don't need me. But what we not finna do is sit up here where we can research the damn history. People have an opinion saying we don't want to hear it. We have all these other genres we can listen to. Hell, we can even go listen to the greats. And y'all get so butthurt. Y'all go on a goddamn jihad on Twitter at people who don't like Afrobeats, trying to tell me, oh, Burner Boy sold out the O2 Arena in London and sold out Madison Square Garden. Okay, Nigeria. Hello, we haven't been Christianly introduced. I'm Kid Gravity. I'm from New York City. Don't let the Atlanta fool you. I know all about Madison Square Garden. Let me take this off the screen. I know all about MSG, where the Knicks and the Rangers play. I know all about it. They have a theater there as well where they put music acts and they put boxing matches on. I know all about it. I also know about Dolan and his daddy. They don't open their doors for you unless you're hot. I'm going to say that again. The Dolans do not open the doors to Madison Square Garden to you unless you're hot. Dally Cole, Glass Owen called Tariq out, bro. He's an agent. I didn't call out Tariq. I said, I'm not like Tariq. I'm not petty like he is. I don't make cartoons and make money off dissing somebody. That's not my lane. My lane is I'm going to talk about the shit that you said, and I'm going to hit you with facts that'll disprove everything you said. I actually don't have a problem with Tariq. So if that's what you think you heard, I'm just clarified it for you. But like I said, Dolan don't open them doors for you unless you're hot. You telling me Burner Boy is he sold out Madison Square Garden. That's great. He was hot. It's not that hard. Let me see him do it again. Guess what? Chris Brown really hasn't put out music like that. I think he came out with an album maybe a year or two ago. He could sell out Madison Square Garden right now. And he's not as big as Burner Boy. If we're going by y'all standard. Rihanna right now She could just announce, hey, I'm going to go play Madison Square Garden on a humbug. That will sell out in 5 minutes. And she hasn't put out music in 7 years. Kanye West has not put out music that we can vibe to for years. He can go say, I just paid to play Madison Square Garden. I'm going to play all my hits. That would sell out in 5 minutes. Selling out Madison Square Garden is not a flex like it used to be. It's not. Shout out to Kevin Hart. He sold out Madison Square Garden. He was hot. The true mark of someone selling out Madison Square Garden is when you're in a decline and people want to go see you, which is why they don't even waste their time now trying to go play Madison Square Garden. They go across the river to the Barclays Center. They'll open their doors for everybody. And that's not a shot at them, but that's why, besides getting the Nets, why they did it. They saw a gap. It's not even, this ain't even a shot at Burna Boy. It's not even a shot. We not playing these games anymore because y'all really think y'all come over here or you stay over there, you Eurogerians over there in the UK, and think we just some dumb akatas over here. We know how life works over here. Let me hit y'all with this, since y'all want to, y'all think y'all into something. Y'all hanging all your coattails and your ancestral garments on Burna Boy. Hey, I'm gonna give y'all an act right now that I know could sell out Madison Square Garden. And y'all are probably gonna look at me crazy when I say it. If they were so inclined, Drew Hill could sell out Madison Square Garden. I'm going to say that again. Cisco and Drew Hill could sell out Madison Square Garden. And they haven't been hot for years. They're celebrating their 25th anniversary right now. Again, I love that y'all want to defend Burna Boy and all your Afrobeats acts. They're not that great on the world stage. They can't compete. Y'all want to take shots at dancehall? That's cool. You're right. Dancehall did themselves in. That's fine. We can admit this. What y'all not going to do, though, is sit up there and try to make dancehall look like your little brother when dancehall was the reason why you exist. Y'all not going to come around here and diss hip-hop fans when hip-hop is literally a main reason why your genre exists. I wasn't even going to be a dick and really mention how without American jazz and funk music, Afrobeats probably sounds way more different than it does today and probably does not leave the shores of Nigeria. I actually let y'all live on that because I could have really went down that rabbit hole. But before we show why y'all's Afrobeats, really? Hey, man, you make it sound, hold on, Black Free, you make it sound like they're hair bands that you can reunite, sell out MSG. You sure about that? Trust and believe. You pick a hairband. Metallica sold out MSG. Yeah, I know they still make music, but they sold out MSG. If Leonard Skinner was alive, they'd sell out MSG. This is what I'm trying to explain to these Nigerians. Selling out MSG ain't the flex it used to be. It's really not. Dolan is so cash strapped right now, which he don't like to admit. He wants to sell that entire portfolio with the Knicks and the Rangers. He'll take anything. For years, this man did not have any concerts at his venue. Everybody ran to Brooklyn. Every time a hot act came to the city, it would say New York, New York. It would say Barclays Center. Oh, I know DJ, but they don't want to admit that. I appreciate your opinion, though, Black Free Thinker, but trust and believe. Here, bands could sell out MSG. Guns N' Roses could sell out MSG right now. Black Sabbath could. Hell, even though we don't like them, Nirvana can sell out MSG. But I want to show y'all something, because Nigerians love talking about how we don't know who we are. We don't take care of who we are over here in the Western world, and we just let people colonize and whatever. I need y'all Nigerians to explain this, what I'm about to play, for the family. So you got people who are trying to tell you to stay humble. Y'all go in their DMs and cuss them out. Tabernacle. Here's one of the legends of Afrobeats. M.I. Abaga. And he's about to tell us what happened when he goes outside and tries to tell people what the do-re-mi is with moving judiciously through the world. How his own people came at him and took response to what he said. Let's hear what he has to say.
It's almost an affront to the thinking person.
Right.
It says, whatever you do, like, make the statement, stand on your ground, whatever. And at the time when I think that people need to think, and people need to explain, that you need to listen to somebody and be like, tell me, say that again, say it over again. And
That's powerful.
you know, and I find that, especially with a lot of my skirmishes on the internet and stuff, like, they really make me laugh a lot of times.
Yeah.
But a lot of times I say to myself at the end of the day that this is not yet the era in Nigeria for the thinking person. You know?
Say that again, sir.
Yeah.
But a lot of times I say to myself at the end of the day that this is not yet the era in Nigeria for the thinking person.
This is not the era yet in Nigeria for the thinking person. How did Nigeria react to that?
Quiero llorar, dude.
And y'all are on social media proving this man right every time you tweet foolishness because somebody don't like something about your country. Or your people, or the way y'all act. Instead of sitting there as the people who y'all swear up and down that y'all come over here and y'all do way better than the Akatas. I got to compose myself a little bit because I was about to say something xenophobic. He just said, family, once again, that y'all don't even have the correct mental capacity to handle what's going on today in Nigeria. And y'all are using Afrobeats as a totem to go after Black America for no goddamn reason. When y'all should be standing up with us and showing the world that, yeah, we have differences, but when it comes to people fucking with us, we can stand together and say, despite our differences, you're not gonna fuck with this melanin. Y'all don't even do that. Y'all want so many pats on the back, on your head, and fingers up your ass from non-Black folks going at the Akatas. Y'all don't even realize, which I've outlined many times on this channel, they are setting y'all up to be the worst examples of Black people on this planet. And they hate Black folks over here. We're talking about the Black folks that are B1, foundational Black American, ones that don't tolerate bullshit. They hate us so much that even now the white media says, hey, you know what? They're problematic. But now we're getting all these videos from around the world of Nigerians either looking like assholes or looking weak. We can make money off of them. Because you want to know why we can make money off of them? Hey, here's the reason. Because y'all won't stand up against it. Y'all will be the first ones to say that is not us. Those are the westernized Nigerians. See, white supremacy knows we don't say that's those motherfuckers. We say those are coons. We recognize they're around. We don't promote them. Y'all can promote them all you want. Don't look to us to finish that circuit because we're not. That's your problem. You agree with what they say? Cool. They're yours now. No, Nigeria, you don't even do that. That man just told you, you know who's bad in your sector. You won't exercise them because you would rather use them to go after us. And then when we take them apart, then y'all standing there and y'all bitching and complaining. With your sad ass insults. And then the rest of the world looks at it and they're like, they're some degenerates. They're kicking y'all out of Thailand. They're kicking y'all out of China. They're kicking y'all out of the Middle East. Dubai just sent a whole bunch of y'all back home. Didn't even give y'all plane tickets. Had y'all standing at the airport. Y'all are about to be on some bullshit down in South Africa. Y'all don't think apartheid is about to rise up again in that country? Y'all better start reading the news. Y'all tried it in Tanzania. They kicked y'all out. Excuse me. Kenya don't fuck with you. Don't let Lumumba sit up there and try to explain why they don't fuck with y'all over there. Because y'all would be really pissed off. Hell, y'all just had a Somali woman on TikTok go viral saying how y'all had ghost DNA. Now everybody, including white media, is starting to run with that narrative. And trust and believe once the white media gets it, they will demonize the ghost DNA. Y'all ran to the Bahamas. They're fucking with you. Shout out to Mr. Robinson. He's leading that charge, kicking y'all out of there. Y'all start setting up shop in Jamaica. Trust and believe. Jamaicans are letting y'all exist right now. The second a couple of y'all degenerates of y'all degenerate class come over there, y'all are done. Y'all tried it in Haiti. Haiti already on some bullshit. They got something for you. Now you're over here trying it. The UK is letting you exist right now. But keep going. The white supremacists, they might be on something. But y'all playing over here. Y'all about to alienate yourselves. I'm gonna need y'all to wake up and realize your ancestors and your predecessors and your great leaders are trying to tell y'all to wake up and stop this cultural division. Y'all need to stand together. Afrobeats cannot be the hill you die on. Because trust and believe them real estate agents will take that away from you faster than we can. But let me hear some more of what this man said.
You know, the person that says that you're going to sound crazy a lot of times. You during the xenophobic attacks, I got death threats. People were insulting me in my DMs for making a statement that I think read in its entirety made absolute sense, wasn't controversial at all.
Like when did love become controversial? When did forgiveness and compassion become controversial? Yeah.
And you just have to accept that, you know, I guess as power becomes, you know, more democratized, right? What that means is that all these opinions come into the room at the same place. And the thinking person doesn't want to just scream and yell. Like, it makes me laugh when artists will say to me, like, they will be aggressive. You know, like, oh, if you try this with me next time, like, it really makes me laugh, even when my response is like, hey, I apologize. Not because I'm afraid, but because I apologize. Like, hey, I'm sorry, you know, but the idea that's what people respond to, like bravado and I'm sorry, I don't know if I'm stretching this answer.
No, but I love the answer. This is it.
But it also casts to me a way that I think about politics in Nigeria. And I think about the fact that if you take a classroom and you come to the classroom and you say, hey, I want you to send 5 people to the dining hall. When you get to the dining hall, there's food there. You guys are going to have to fight for or get the food for your class and bring it back. The students would sit down and they would select probably the 5 strongest people, right? The biggest boys. Now, these boys, generally, they're the bullies of the class. The students know that when they come back with the pots, they're going to keep meat in their pockets and they're going to share, right? But they'll send these guys. Why? Because they say, as a group, our interests are better served by sending the bullies, the biggest guys, to represent us. If you reframe,
there you go. That's what I really wanted y'all to hear. They will send the bullies to represent themselves. Now, mind you, they think we do that. We don't do that. What happens when one of our people get out of line and try to be the renegade in front of the entire social media world and even the world at large? We say this motherfucker don't represent us. We let people know off the bat they don't represent us. You deal with that, man. Same thing what they doing with that grooving coon. They trying to say that's Black America. We're like, don't put that on us. He Nigerian. He admitted this. He grew up in Germany. He Nigerian. That's y'all problem. But I want y'all to think about this, family, especially with this grooving coon Negro. He Nigerian, right? But these fucks don't want to claim him. Y'all don't see him in none of these videos. Y'all Afrobeats is so hot. He's a hot act right now. He's viral. Y'all won't put him in your stuff. Why not? Why not? Keep the money within the green and white. Why not? Oh, because he embarrasses you. Clive. That's his real name. Clive. Clive embarrasses you. You sent that guy claimed his Nigerian status, went outside, and we checked him. Y'all not defending him. Go defend your bullies. Stand with your bullies. We don't got bullies over here. Y'all sent us all these Afrobeats artists and stand behind them, and we don't care. Some of us don't like it. Okay. Why are you focused on the some? when you should be spending your money and your tweets and your social media posts pushing it forward. When that white girl went crazy during that Waffle House fight, guess what? Social media pushed her forward. She got viral. People were making pictures out her. I'm hearing she might be in a movie soon. Now, I know it was a negative thing, but it turned out to be a positive. Why are y'all not doing this? Your man just sat there and said, y'all not even focused enough to see the bigger picture. Black free thinker, why are they worried about American validation for? Because they know our voices travel. It's the same thing I told to them passport bros. When black men speak, the whole world stops. When black women start a new trend, the whole world copies it. And we're talking about Western black people. This is why TikTok has many lawsuits against them right now, because when black Americans create things over here, they let everybody else take it and monetize it, but don't want to give the foundation the credit. They need American validation because, again, Afrobeats is so fucking big that it can't go past UK, Lagos, Accra, and London. They put it on these shores, and I'm about to show you the results of it, because they swear up and down this is a great genre, and they're running the world now. Fucking Burna Boy is selling out all over the place. But let's ask the question, family, how is that in sales? How is that on the world stage? You would be shocked if I showed you. Shout out to this brother. Let's show them how their Afrobeats is working. Tabernacle. We have the Bible of world music, aka Billboard. Now, if you make the Billboard, you have opportunities open for you. So this is the Billboard Hot 100. They do this every week. Who's number one? Miley Cyrus. Okay. She's white. We get it. She's been there, number one, 5 weeks straight. We get it. There's a big machine behind Miley Cyrus. We get it. Trust and believe. I'm thinking the way these Nigerians are talking, that someone from the Afrobeat sector should be in the top 10. We're going to get there. But notice, I also want y'all to take this away from the show too, family. You don't hear the Ghanaians talking like this. Interesting, no? The Ghanaians ain't talking like this. They not shitting on somebody who does not like Afrobeats. It's funny how that played out. DJ, that ain't gonna work. New Yorkers don't play that shit. You ain't finna force us to go do something. You will get beat up beforehand. Well, in their case, let me tell y'all something right now. And DJ, you can vouch for me on this. If they keep doing what they're doing, if Summer Jam and Hot 97 puts an Afrobeats act on there and they keep acting like this, they're gonna boo this motherfucker off the stage. DJ, co-sign me on that if I'm telling the truth. If they keep playing like this, their fan base, that Afrobeats fan base, keep playing like this, when they hit that Summer Jam stage, they're gonna get booed. We've seen it happen before. They won't even make the main stage next year. They'll be outside on the festival stages. Trust and believe. But again, there's got to be a top 10 Afrobeats act in Billboard. Now, y'all see, this is 19th to the 25th. 7 days. Let's go. Kill Bill by SZA, number 2. Okay. Creepin', Metro Boomin', The Weeknd and 21 Savage. Last I checked, Metro Boomin' ain't an Afrobeats act. I could be wrong. We finna keep going. Pink Pantheress and Ice Spice, Boys a Liar Part 2. None of them are Afrobeats. We gonna keep going. Now Morgan Wallen, that is a white man. He dropped 2 spots. Unholy by Sam Smith and Kim Petras. Die for You by The Weeknd. Anti-Hero by Taylor Swift. Cuff It, Beyonce. She dropped 3 spots. I'm Good. David Guetta and Bebe Rexha. That's top 10. Where are these Afrobeats? Afrobeats, where y'all at? Y'all supposed to be in Billboard Top 100. You're supposed to be in the top 10. Yo, people are saying that they streaming your records all day, all day, point blank, period. Where is it? Why y'all not in the top 10? You know what? We're not even gonna go through the chart. They have this thing called Control and F. Type names in. Let's look up Burna Boy. Look at that. 0 out of 0. I don't even know if y'all can see that. Y'all can't really see it. But 0 out of 0. The page did not move. Okay. What's that other one? Rema. Rema's 25. Very good, Rema. But you had to do the song with Selena Gomez. Okay, we'll give you your credit. 25. Now, you went up 2 spots. That's very good. You've been on the charts for 6 months. Very good. Very good. Let's look up CK. No CK. Let's look up y'all's favorite Tems. Tems, 36. You didn't move. But this ain't your song. This is Future's song. You were just a feature. Fam. Let's play this game since they want to talk shit. Fam, Rihanna did the Super Bowl, correct? Yes, she did. Do you realize ever since she did the Super Bowl, her streams went up? They started bringing back songs from the 2000s back into the chart. Don't believe me? Come here, Nigeria. Let me show you. I typed in Rihanna. There's 4 results. Let's begin. That was that one. Lift Me Up. That new song from Black Panther. It was in 41. It was from 52. Went up to 41. Look at that. They weren't even really fucking with the Black Panther soundtrack like that. Who was on the soundtrack, fam? Now I'm going to be petty. Who was on that soundtrack? Tems. Tems' song didn't even make Billboard. Nigeria. Let me explain this to you again. I don't just talk shit. I bring, as Jason Black so eloquently states, like he did last night, I don't bring receipts. I bring invoices. I don't tell you how much you paid. I tell you what you owe. I don't play out here. I like to learn things. I like to go down these rabbit holes. I'm the worst person you can fuck with because I'm not FBA. Okay, so all that crap y'all be saying to him, it don't affect me. All I'm going to do is I'm going to create my thumbnail. I'm going to create the live stream. I'm going to do the research. I'm going to have the tabs open and I'm going to show you. Y'all claim this genre so hot. Y'all don't even have a song where you're standing on your own. Rihanna, again, has not done music in 7 years. No new songs. Except Lift Me Up, which we technically can't even say that's really hers because she did it for a soundtrack. She can't put it on her album unless she pays for it. And she stands alone and she got into it. It's a Billboard top 50, top 100 by herself. Look at this, Diamonds, another one. Last one, We Found Love with Calvin Harris. In the top 50. Let's look up wizkid. He's not even in the top 100. It didn't move. Don't play with me. DJ, bro, if Niger ever gets an Afro act beat to perform at the Super Bowl, you won't be able to tell them shit ever again. We're going to get to that, and I'm going to debunk that right now. That's not going to happen. I'm going to debunk that as well. Here we are, fam. But you know what? This is top 100. This is a lot of songs out there. It's tough to make top 100. We understand that. Let's go to the artist side. Let's go to the artist side. Let's go to hot trending songs. Let's see what they got. Hot trending songs. Son of a bitch. Here we go. The top 20 trending songs. Monster X, D9. This is a K-pop group, ladies and gentlemen. K-pop group. Shakira, Bizarre Rap, and Shakira. This is a compilation CD. A$AP Rocky, who ain't, last I checked, I ain't even know he had an album out. He made number 4. Moneybagg Yo featuring Glorilla. They ain't Afrobeats. Monster X, Pierce the Veil, Monster X, Monster, Taeyang, Japanese, Party Next Door, Drake, one of Drake's artists. He ain't Afrobeats. YG, Ninho, Gucci Mane, BTS, Maria Becerra, Marshmello and Jamie Brown, Lisa. They ain't Afrobeats. These are trending songs. I get it. Y'all don't like that. Let's go to global. Maybe y'all will be in here. No, these are news articles. Never mind. Chart beat. Let's go to chart beat. This is not it. Women in music. Let's see what this is. Y'all gotta forgive me. Oh, this is a promo. Okay, y'all gotta forgive me. I haven't been on Billboard in years, so I haven't seen their this new layout is weird to me. Let's go to 200. We'll expand it. We'll give them an extra 100. So SOS. So these must be albums. SOS by SZA. Okay. Let's go to control this. Let's look up Tems. Tems is not even on the Billboard 200 for albums. Yes, dude. DJ, K-pop. K-pop is so fucking hot right now. It's not even funny, even though they stole it from American R&B, but we're not going there today. We're not going to go there today. I don't need that fan base over here. I actually respect that fan base. I'm not going to do that. Not today. I don't have the mental capacity to go back and forth with them. Plus, I don't even listen to K-pop. So I'm not even going to say that. But back to this. Tems. Now, I don't know if she came out with an album ever. She's probably working on it. Okay. Burna Boy, I know you have an album. You're not there either. My computer, every time it beeps, it says it ain't here, bruh. Wizkid. No album. Okay, CK. No album. These are albums. Where are y'all albums at? Rihanna, Good Girl Gone Bad is at 15, folks. It was at 137 last week. I'm sorry. This was, I think, her last album. I could be wrong. I don't really follow music like that. Just because she played the Super Bowl. Okay, Anti was her last album. Don't play with me on this, Nigeria. Please don't. I do this research. Let's go to Global 200. Let's look up Tems again. Maybe she got in. Okay, here we are. Same song again. Wait for you. Now you're at 102. Where's y'all's Burner Boy at? He ain't on here. Where's Wizkid? He ain't on here. These are your top 3 acts. What's up? Now we talking. Y'all gonna tell me Spotify spins. That means nothing. Most people are on Spotify to go listen to Joe Rogan. Now we gonna talk. Artist 100. She might be in this one. Finally, let's see. Tems. She's 92. She's 2 spots under Prince, and Prince has been gone for years. Her peak position was 58. No disrespect to Tems. This ain't about her. It's about your toxic ass fan base. Let's go to Wizkid. He ain't even on here. Where's y'all's Burner Boy at? He ain't even on here. But this nigga sold out Madison Square Garden. This is what y'all told me in Red Joker. He ain't even on here. Fam. Kanye West has not put out music in years that we've been bumping, and he's 40. He's beating out new acts. Michael Jackson is 48. Billboard, you're lying. Mike Jack was number 1 at peak position. Don't tell that lie. Rihanna, last week, 22, does the Super Bowl, hits number 1. Tems, okay, this is for DJ. Tems, Melissa, good afternoon. Tems, y'all love this woman so much. She did Black Panther. Yes, she did. She just played at the NBA All-Star game. Yes, she did. I think Burner Boy was there too. Let me see something. I just want to make sure. I don't want to be mischaracterizing people. I don't want to be doing that. Yes, Burner Boy, Jewel, Post Malone, Rema, Tems, and Vin Diesel. Well, Vin Diesel don't sing, but I think he hosted. Okay. 3 Nigerian superstars, Burner Boy, Tems, and Rema. Okay. They got to play at the All-Star game, correct? Nigerians, come here because I want y'all to hear what I'm about to say. This is probably the most important thing I'm ever going to say about this topic. Fam. Now, y'all been around for about 2 years. Because I've been seeing y'all talking shit about Afrobeats for the last 2 years. I ain't say a word. I'll let y'all have it. Y'all finally got an opportunity to be on a world stage in 2023 at the NBA All-Star game. Pascal Siakam, who's from Africa, dancing. This man said he didn't even make it back to the locker room at halftime because he wanted to see Tems and Burna Boy and Rema perform. Shout out to him for that. Have pride in your people. Do y'all understand Tems, Rema, Burna Boy, those fan bases, you idiots? Do you realize the NBA put y'all in the worst market in their league to perform at? Oh, we talking today, right? Guess what? Did they also tell you that the NBA All-Star ratings were in the gutter? Did they tell you that? Did they tell you that? Did they tell you that? No, they didn't tell you that. Well, guess what? Kid Gravity's here for you. I'm going to tell you. Tabernacle. Y'all see what's on the screen? Fastbreak.com via Sports Illustrated. NBA All-Star Game ratings see significant drop. The 2023 NBA All-Star Game ended up hitting new record lows in ratings and viewers. Once again, I will say it. Do not fuck with me when I come with receipts.
Gonna equal up to this real shit. Fuck that nigga talking about.
I know y'all upset. Let's see. Black Freak Day wasn't competing against Daytona 500. No, Daytona 500 was during the day. This was at 8 o'clock at night. There was no other sports going on except maybe hockey. They had that night to themselves. But again, the All-Star Game has been shitty for the last 20 years. Black Bitcoin said that shit fizzled out like a dead can of already opened pop can. The Daytona 500 always starts around 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And they understand that that's probably the one race outside of maybe the All-Star race that they have at night. And if the last race of the season comes down to two racers that have equal points, then they'll get high ratings. But Daytona 500, most sports block out between 12 and I want to say 6 for them. And they're on cable. Daytona 500 is on regular TV. So there's no excuse. There's none. Now, me personally, I wish the All-Star Game was like back in the day when it was on NBC on regular TV so everybody could watch it, but I get it. They want that cable money. I get it. Fam. Significant drop. Now, again, a lot of players didn't play. A lot of the top players didn't play because they got hurt. I get it. But again, they put it in Utah, the worst arena in the league in terms of trying to get a diverse fan base. Don't believe me? Ask Donovan Mitchell one time on Twitter how his experience in Utah was. Matter of fact, he did a whole interview about that. Ask Russell Westbrook. Ask Steph Curry and Klay Thompson. Ask them how racist the Utah fan base is. Hell, they make Boston look liberal. Afrobeats fan base. Let's ask the question. Because Burna Boy was hot last year, right? Y'all were the ones that told me he sold out Madison Square Garden. The All-Star Game was in Cleveland. Why the fuck didn't he perform there last year? Faith, it didn't compete with it unless the race ran long. It did not compete with it. Guys, come on. We're not going to do this. Didn't compete with it. Come on, people. I know about the Daytona 500. It started at 2:30. The All-Star game started at 5. The All-Star game started at 8 o'clock at night. If you want to add in the coverage beforehand, it started at 7. The Daytona 500 had 6 hours to itself because it starts at coverage at 1 o'clock. They basically had 5 to 6 hours to themselves. And it was on the West Coast. There was no competition. People don't give a fuck about the NBA All-Star game anymore. That is true. Nobody cares. NBA All-Star Weekend has always captivated viewers with the number of events put on, and NBA always seems to be ahead of the rest of the professional sports world in terms of the spectacle that is All-Star Weekend. Yes, because they try to market the fuck out of it and nobody cares. Again, they don't put it on regular TV like they used to when it was on NBC4. Well, that was certainly not the case this year, as the NBA saw record lows in ratings and total audience for their All-Star game in Salt Lake City, Utah. Again, the worst area in the country to put an All-Star game. Again, I asked the question. 2022, the game was in Cleveland, LeBron's hometown. Why the fuck didn't they have them perform there last year, where you would have had a bigger audience? People would have actually flown to Cleveland. They've done it before. According to Sports Media Watch, Sunday's NBA All-Star Game averaged a combined 2.2 rating and 4.59 million viewers across TNT and TBS. So they had 2 channels, which makes this year's All-Star Game the lowest rated and least watched All-Star Game in league history. And again, we're in the era of LeBron James, Giannis Antetokounmpo. I probably said his name wrong. Luka Doncic, Kyrie Irving. I know Kevin Durant didn't play. Steph Curry. Who else played? Trae Young, Ja Morant, Donovan Mitchell got on. And you have a plethora of young players that are going to carry the league for the next decade. And they had the lowest ratings in history. The previous lows were 3.1, 2021 and 2022, and around 6 million viewers in 2021. Seeing the total viewership and ratings for the event decline is nothing new for the league, but the vast fall they saw this season is definitely a cause for concern. The fact that some of the league's best stars, as Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, and Zion Williamson, were unable to participate due to injuries had something to do with the ratings and viewership drop, as did LeBron James injuring his hand and Giannis Antetokounmpo playing for all of 5 seconds due to a wrist injury. It is worth noting, though, that the NBA All-Star Draft, which the league moved from a week ahead of the game itself to minutes before the game this season, averaged 3.34 million. So a segment beat the game. NBA All-Star Saturday Night averaged a 1.6 and 3.42 million on TNT, which is the lowest rating and viewership for the Saturday night contest in at least 2 decades. And Friday's Rising Stars Challenge also fell to a historic low with a 0.49 and 888,000, down considerably compared to last year. As a whole, though, the NBA's total viewership this season has increased as the league's national games on ABC, ESPN, and TNT are up about 1% compared to last season. Okay, the reason why it's up is because of all the drama that was surrounding Kyrie Irving, Kevin Durant, the Nets, and how bad the West is doing in terms of the teams that are supposed to be good, like the Warriors. There's no interest in the league. It's not competitive. When we used to watch it, and anybody can back me up on this, when we used to watch it, by the time the All-Star game came out, there were at least 6 to 8 teams that you knew for sure were going to make the playoffs in each conference. You were just from the end of All-Star break to the start of the playoffs, you're just trying to basically watch to see who's going to try to vie for playoff position so they could get home court advantage, at least through the first round. The league has been so bad this year that its best moments are things that did not affect the game. Like LeBron breaking the record. Like Kyrie and Kevin leaving Brooklyn. Those were the biggest stories of the year. I can't even tell you, and I haven't even watched basketball. I just watched the results. I can't even tell you who had the memorable game this year that you have to watch. The next test for the NBA to evaluate their viewership and ratings will come following April 9th when the postseason begins. Well, the postseason, everybody's going to be watching the Mavericks and the Suns to see how Kyrie and Kevin Durant do. Listen says, I haven't watched the NBA game in years. Me either. I just go on ESPN to see how the Knicks do when I get off. And maybe I'll go on YouTube and those channels that do the highlights. I'll basically click it, go all the way to the end just to see if anything exciting happened. But again, they set y'all up, Nigerian fan base. They sent y'all to Utah. You might have done better if the game was in Vegas. They sent y'all to Utah. Fam, let me tell you how bad it was. Fam, they had the game in Utah, correct? Stephen A. Smith didn't even fly there. And he usually goes to the All-Star game. He didn't even go. Now I get it. TNT, Turner Sports had the coverage. I get it. But still, ESPN had a presence out there. He didn't even go. Nigerians, they set y'all up. And when Yo Tems got to go and do her performance, what happened? What happened? Sorry about that. What happened? He talked more about her bad singing than the actual performance. He worried more about the white people. Nah, I was trying to go to Twitter and I hit the wrong tab. That was my fault. Trust and believe, if I do take a break, I would let y'all know. But again, I'm almost done. Let's keep it a buck, family. They ragged on her And the fact that she had white people dancing. I'm not even gonna play it. Look at this. FBA is officially dead. Nigerian Afrobeat superstars. Right. How did that work out, fam? She had more fun. She looked more lively at the after party than she did on stage. Let me hear a little bit. What is that? That's not, what is that? You need somebody's grace. You fix up somebody. How is that music, fam? It sounds like she's just talking. That's what we asked. That's what Black Bitcoin Key. This is what we were saying on Twitter. Why is there so many white people dancing on stage? This is what we were cracking on. And these damn Nigerians and the Pan-Africans coming outside acting like this is a flex. They don't even realize they're being trolled. Look at this. This shit. No, tell me no. What is that?
I believe what just happened. Wow. Just wow.
Are you serious, bro? Yeah, we said wow because we're like, this is so bad. Look at this lie. This has a case for one of the best all-star halftime shows ever. Really? Sure about that. How come nobody's still talking about it? Afrobeats is taking over the world. Really? Really? Uh-huh. 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 Again, I'm not hating on the artists. I'm hating on their shitty fan bases. Y'all can't talk to us. What would have impressed me? I'm gonna say this before I leave. What would have impressed me is these so-called Afrobeats artists. Why didn't they pick up the rating? As shitty as the game was, I guarantee you, if that was a Chris Brown, hell, even if that was a Diddy, I won't even use Chris Brown. I'll use Diddy. If Diddy was performing, they would have got a spike in the views. Y'all want to go there? Let's go there. Let's just say, for argument's sake, for one time since a decade, the All-Star game, even if it's in effing Utah, that would have spiked the views. That would have spiked the views. Fam, let me hit y'all with this. I can't believe I'm about to say this. If Cardi B was the headliner, that would have spiked the views. As bad as the ratings were, that would have spiked the views. You would have seen articles saying Cardi B, her segment was the highest segment of that All-Star game. Let me tell y'all something right now, and I mean this, Nigerian Afrobeats fan base, you toxic motherfuckers, you. I'm hearing rumors that the All-Star game next year is going to be in Boston. I think it's between Boston, Indianapolis, and I think, what was the other city? Yeah, I think it's either Boston or Indianapolis. Let me tell y'all something. If Ice Spice, if she stays hot and she gets that call next year and she has to perform in Boston, I swear to God, if her segment is higher rated than the Afrobeats segment that they did in Utah, Afrobeats is dead. I promise you. I guarantee you, even if Tems wins her Oscar, that's going to be the last time y'all see Afrobeats being played. I promise you. They gave y'all, fam, I know y'all agree with me when I say this. Nigerian Afrobeats fan base, they gave y'all a fucking layup. All that bravado the damn fan base was talking about Afrobeats. Y'all saw the dates of those. Shout out to the Bunker TV. Make sure y'all go check him out. Yes, the Yankees are in the building. Y'all know damn well, Nigerian Afrobeats fan base, you fuckers got a layup. You got an all-star game that was not that great off top. You had all the fucking media behind y'all promoting y'all shit from 3 days beforehand. That shit, matter of fact, the fucking announcement of the of them playing was back in January. Y'all had the goddamn Pan-Africans all over social media hyping the fuck out of it. Y'all had the YouTubers hyping the fuck out of it. Trust me, I saw their numbers. Especially the Nigerian ones. You had an area in the league that nobody gives a fuck about. And y'all could not bring the rating up. I need y'all to let those factors sink in. I just sat here and broke down the Billboard top charts where y'all are not even ranked except Tems, and she was way on the bottom. Y'all had all that hype behind y'all at an all-star game with current hits and current artists coming off a week after the Super Bowl. And Rihanna, who has not made music in 7 years, destroyed y'all. She has more hype on her now, and she ain't pull out no music. Her pregnancy bump got more attention than the goddamn Afrobeats genre. Now we finna talk. The Afrobeat sector took a massive L because People were more outraged with Rihanna's performance, so much so they ran to the FCC to launch complaints. Y'all over there watched your artist perform, and everybody forgot about it the second they left the stage. Y'all had Rick Ross hyping it. Y'all had Gabrielle Union hyping it. Dwayne Wade, Pascal Siakam. He got to introduce the motherfuckers. Had all this. These motherfuckers for Africa. For 2 weeks, they were hyping y'all up. They hyped y'all up starting at the Super Bowl. After the Chiefs won, had old boy go viral for having a Nigerian flag on the field. Y'all were supposed to translate that into the All-Star game. Nobody cared. And don't think I didn't see y'all hating on Rihanna too, but we gonna leave that one alone. We're gonna leave that one alone because I would really bury y'all on that one. So explain to me now, Nigerian Afrobeats fan base, because again, the Ghanaians ain't talking like this. Tell me again how Afrobeats is running shit. Explain this to me. Since nobody's going to sit up here and tell y'all the fucking truth. And y'all won't tell the truth to yourselves. Explain to me how Afrobeats is in here running shit. Again, I just showed the entire family the Billboard charts. You're not on the top 100. You're not in the top 200 unless you count Tems on a song with Future and Drake, which is not even her song. The only person to hit on the artist side was Tems. No Burna Boy, no Rema, no CK. Where are their albums? Again, Rihanna hasn't done music in 7 years. She performs at the Super Bowl. Her albums go back into the chart. Y'all better listen to Bunker TV. We both from New York. We know what we talking about. This is the same thing they did with what's the asshole's name? What's his name? Damn it, that reggae artist. I forget his name. Jesus Christ. But the point is, they flood the airways with y'all's music. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Fabio, thank you. Fabio, thank you. But I think the best current musical talent in Nigerian lineage is a guy who does math metal, DJ Degent, and he's a hell of an artist though, a guitarist though. I'm gonna check him out. But here's my point, Nigerian Afrobeats fan base, including you Eurogerians over there. Notice, and I'm really gonna say this as slow as I can. We didn't say shit about y'all music. Now, y'all can say we were hating or whatever. We did that by design. See, when we hate music, we're not going to stop that person from getting their coins. It's just not for us. It's okay. There's plenty of options out there. Hell, you can go ask black folks. They listen to K-pop. A good segment of us don't listen to it. We're not trying to stop them from getting their coins, even though they stole the R&B sector and put it over there in Asia, that's fine. When the time come, they gonna have to pay off, but we not gonna stop them from getting their coins, because we know, number one, that fan base is rabid. We don't need that. And number two, it's music. We can choose not to listen to it. It's fine. We got plenty of options. Hell, I have FBA in the room. They enjoyed dancehall when it was hot. Now they don't listen to it. Do I get pissed? No. I can't tell you the last time I actually sat down and listened to a dancehall song. I've been listening to more old school hip hop lately. That's fine. That's the beauty of music. You have so many genres to choose from. Nigerians and the Nigerian Afrobeats fan base. How come y'all haven't got white people on your script yet? Since the Akatas ain't fucking with your music, why you not trying to push it out on white people? I don't see white people talking about your Afrobeats. Oh, let me guess. Y'all gonna tell me I didn't make the music for them, right? Funny thing about that, y'all didn't make the music for them. Guess what? We didn't make hip hop for white people, yet they're the biggest consumers of it. So much so they had to. I'm not even going. You know what? I'm not even going to bring up Eminem. Not even going to bring him up. Again, white people don't like us, but they'll consume hip hop. White people don't like us. They sit there and listen to R&B. One of the biggest white people ever, Lex Luger, the wrestler. Yeah, he listened to R&B, and he's white. Blonde hair, blue-eyed, white. We have white people that miss the funk days. We have white people that play the records of Dizzy and Coltrane and Nat King Cole to this day and miss those days because they said even though they don't like niggers, those were great. That was great music. They don't like black people so much. When MJ died, white people were crying. The Bunker TV, I don't know if he was in New York when that happened. I was in New York. Ladies and gentlemen, Nigerian African fan base, Afrobeats fan base, and Nigerians. When MJ died, these corporations let their workers go home early. Imagine being on the train in New York City at 2:30 on a Friday, and it was not a holiday weekend. The train was filled with people crying on the fucking train because a man died. World leaders making statements that don't even talk about black people on the daily. The president of the United States starting off his press conference lionizing that man. The ultimate where I knew MJ was God. Arabs in the desert. Jihadists with AKs crying in the sand, busting off AKs with pictures of MJ playing his songs in the background. Are you insane? Because I heard your little slick comments about MJ last year. That man forced Google, his death made Google crash. Facebook was down for 2 hours because people kept putting up posts about NJ dying. Y'all are this big fan base in Africa, UK, here, 3 fucking continents, and y'all could not put over your own fucking artists. I'm probably going to get it age restricted now because I've been cursing so much, but y'all piss me off. Because y'all don't know how to read the room. Like your man M.I. Abaga said when I played that clip earlier. Y'all don't know how to read the room. Instead of saying, hey guys, here's our contribution to the world music. Can y'all take a listen to it and tell us what you think? See how we can get better. Let it happen organically. Maybe one of y'all, maybe we'll get on the Afrobeats wave when one of y'all actually come out with a song we can bop to. Maybe they haven't been discovered yet, but no. Y'all take a trinity of artists, get it forced down your throat. Think the radio stations actually like you when they're being paid to play those songs. Then your toxic asses come out of nowhere because someone says they don't like it and you want to go attack them and do it in a way that makes them go viral. It gets eyes on them, and when it backfired on you, now they're trolls. Pac Miller, hello. No, I am going to go off because they're retarded. Yes, I know it's a D, not a T. They're retarded because they don't listen. How many Afrobeats fans do you really think they are UK-wise north of Birmingham? They listen to house music and American music. They don't listen to Afrobeats like that. And it would be better serving to them to shut up and let the music grow organically. Guess what? Nigerian Afrobeats fan base and you Eurogerians, when hip hop came out, did we force it down? Did FBA force it down anybody's throat? Hell no, they didn't. They just put out their songs. They played their little clubs in New York City and down south and in the Midwest. And when it started getting a buzz, all the record producers started going down there to these clubs where they were performing and started signing the artists. They let it happen organically. Do you understand how big these artists would be if they had the machinations that they have today? If back in the 80s they had Spotify, they didn't have to press their own fucking CDs. They could just upload it on the internet and people would just listen to it. Do you know how many billionaires we would have in hip hop right now? But things happen for a reason. And now they're legends. Y'all have all the advantages of streaming, YouTube, social media, and your music genre still is not popping off to a point where it has crossed over into the mainstream. White people, most amount of people on earth, but we'll just keep it in America. They're about 62% of the population. So that's about what? Almost 200 million people. They still haven't figured out about Afrobeats. I tell a lie. They showed up at the All-Star game, didn't even cheer. They didn't even go crazy. I bet you if Chris Brown was there, though, they'd go crazy. I bet you if Rihanna was there, they'd go crazy. Y'all don't even understand how much of a failure last Sunday was. I want y'all to really hear me when I say this. when it was all said and done, if I had to take that all-star game and put it in the context of a woman, y'all created a bimbo. Great to look at, but stupid as all hell. Not a woman with substance, which is what Rihanna did the week before at the Super Bowl. She created a woman of substance. Y'all sat up there and helped Tems, Burna Boy, and Rema create a bimbo. Nobody cares now. Now, again, if Tems wins her Oscar, that's great. Shout out to her. It ain't gonna move the needle, not one bit. Y'all already still salty that Burna Boy didn't get his Grammy. Y'all still salty. I told y'all online, they don't care. Afrobeats don't rate to them. It don't. Because remember, last year, they gave Best New Grammy for reggae music, a brand new category. They gave it to a white Jamaican group that's not even all white. They don't care. Sun Kiss the Most High, hello. Black Bitcoin, Oscar for what? For the Black Panther soundtrack. The Black Panther soundtrack is up for an Oscar. In life, it pays to be humble. It pays to be a fan, not a fanatic. So what the Akatas don't like your music? So what? Let's talk like y'all. There's plenty of Akatas that don't like anime. Yeah, they may call us weird, but they leave us alone. Y'all don't see us forcing people to go watch anime. We get it. People don't care about it. There's a great segment of Black America that does not care about anime. They get it. But in the same breath, they also understand that if you say, what do you know about anime? What's the first thing they're going to say, family? Say it with me in the comment thread as I say it. Dragon Ball Z. Why? Because it grew organically. Nobody forced Dragon Ball Z down your throat. They brought it over here, had Americans dub it, put it on Channel 11, if you remember, in New York. Then it grew to Cartoon Network. Then it became a cultural phenomenon. So much so that it's being referenced in mainstream culture. When someone goes nuts, they say he or she went Super Saiyan. Pokemon too. Thank you, computer robots. Pokemon as well. The anime community did not force Pokemon down people's throats. They let it grow organically. Now, Pokemon is a multi-billion-dollar property like Dragon Ball Z. Take a lesson. Hip hop did not force it down anybody's throat. Multi-trillion-dollar piece of property. Y'all are sitting here forcing Afrobeats down people's throat. You're going to turn off people to it. To the point there's going to be a documentary about Afrobeats, the rise and fall. And I guarantee you the people that they bring on to talk about it, the overarching theme is the damn fan base. Nicki Minaj is not only disliked because of her music and how she carries herself. She's also disliked because her damn fan base, the Barbies, are annoying. I'm sorry to say it, but Beyonce, great performer. Not taking anything away from her. A lot of people don't like her because of her damn fan base. The Beehive. They're annoying. Same thing with the Navy from Rihanna. People can't stand them. You stans are the fucking worst. Because y'all don't let people have their own and think for themselves. You think, okay, I don't like this song. You think I'm shitting on the artist. I just don't like the fucking song. I don't like the genre. It's okay. You have a whole base to yourself. I get you want the cosign. Again, maybe the Afrobeats person that FBA will enjoy hasn't been brought to the forefront yet. Let it happen. If it happens, cool. If it don't, it don't. Celebrate your artists, but shut the fuck up. Now, if y'all don't get that, that's a you problem. Because this is what I just did. I was cooking. If y'all can't understand that, then that's your problem. Y'all come to my thread, make me go viral. Have fun. I would welcome it. I will thank y'all. But y'all are really annoying now. Because there was no reason why Red Joker sat on Twitter and made a post based on his opinion. And instead of correcting him, you fuckers made him go viral by insulting him. How'd that work out for you? Now I'm finished. I think I did a good job here today, family. Give me a hand clap. Let me go feel myself real fast. Let me go feel myself real fast. Now, again, since I'm going to have to repeat it for Nigeria, since they don't understand, I'm not attacking Rema, Tems, and Burna Boy. Go make your coins. Take care of your people. The only thing I would require out of you three is to get to y'all fan base and say, listen, y'all gonna fuck up the opportunities that we are trying to make out here because y'all want to, quote unquote, like that article said I read at the beginning, gatekeep Afrobeats. Y'all gonna alienate a sector of people that have a lot of money that we can go get. And let's just say the uncomfortable but true part out loud. Without Black America, you ain't gonna go that far. And if you don't believe me, remember, Nelly did a song with Tim McGraw, and we didn't kill him for it. We let him live. We just said, it might not be our cup of tea. By the way, we also made Jeff Gordon a household name in Black America because he was in his video and in his lyrics. So we have a lot of power over here. Now, I did y'all a favor here. I kind of calmed down FBA a little bit. I let them get their stuff off. I'm going to warn y'all before I get up out of here. Nigeria, Nigerian Afrobeats fan base and you Eurogerians. If people have a dissenting opinion against Afrobeats, let them have it. Y'all can have healthy discourse. But just like hip hop that learned from the streets of Black America, don't take shots and not expect shots to be sent back to you. Because if they really collectivize their power, and yes, that is a word, collectivize. If they collectivize their voices and their power, Afrobeats will be done by the time Summer Jam is over. By the time Powerhouse is over. All those Afrobeats concerts and festivals they're running, they will be gone in 2024. Leave them the fuck alone. Leave B1 alone. I'm warning y'all. And that's the one warning you're going to get. Leave Black America and B1 society alone. Enjoy your music. Promote your artists. See if y'all can crack Billboard, because y'all got a big ass voice on Twitter. Go crack Billboard. Get in the top 20. Then y'all can talk. Y'all put no skin in the game right now. Y'all can't even control a stage show that was set up for you. That's all I got to say. I want to thank y'all for coming through. I got to head off to the plantation in about an hour. I'm going to go play with my kid. All right, y'all. Take care. Stay safe. And unfortunately, due to this topic, I have to do number one for today. Since they wanted to come and talk shit to me on Twitter, and this is also streaming on Twitter, so they'll see it. Hey, this is how I really think about Afrobeats when I hear it. It was good the first 3 times, but I'm going to come back to it later for a laugh.
Run to you niggas. Run.
Leave me alone. I can go down that road. Leave me alone. But anyway, take care, stay safe, and y'all know what to do when the agitators of peace come to mess with your existence.